I love your kitchen design, the cover, the cabinetry, and
Thank you.
this is an example of the market-based housing program. This is one of the 20 new builds.
I think the First Nation Market Housing Fund makes a huge difference in people's ability to be self-sufficient and own a mortgage and own their own home.
First Nations Market Housing Fund is a new model, and I think we're very excited about it.
The fund was established out of the Kelowna Accord, and it was to provide an option to First Nations to look after the deplorable conditions that we find in nearly all of the First Nations across Canada, to look after a portion of housing need.
It's also allowing people to dream. Now people are starting to dream again, and that's what's really exciting about it.
The improvement is visual, like you can see it, and it gives people that can go into that an opportunity to build a house in our community.
Every other Canadian across the country can look forward to gaining wealth from their housing, to gain wealth from a house that they bought as a young person and lived in it all their lives. On a First Nation, that has been impossible to do till now.
The distinct advantage is that people don't have to stay on a waiting list to build a home. A lot of the people have good jobs, it's good risk, they're creditworthy, and they should have access to housing.
We've seen the slow change to accept that if I want to build a house or buy a house, I have to do it myself. If I have a good income, I can build whatever I want, and I have to pay for it. So that has been a bit of a change in philosophy. We've got 228 communities that have accepted that change. And that's 1/3 of all the First Nations in Canada that have decided that they wish to take part in a market housing program.
We want more, we want better, we want safer, and we want better quality. The fund came in with the experts and the capacity to allow us to find a way to do all of this work.
That's the good governance and all that. You know, they're right there with you.
There is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all. That we tailor each and every community to their own needs.
It also has the benefit of assisting our people to move home.
This program gave us the ability and the want to move back. Our children are able to go to a Mohawk school and learn Mohawk.
We moved home about 2.5 years ago, and I think it's probably the best decision we ever made.
You know, I really think this First Nations Market Housing Fund is something that we can all benefit from across the country. We need to try this, we need to implement it, we need to give our young people a chance.
That everyone that needs a house is able to get a house. That's success.
The seed will be planted and it'll only grow.
It's going to create an economy for that community. So it'll create jobs, potentially revenue. And that's the focus. Let's go for it. We can do it. Yeah.